Hey, what is good, what is good, what is good, beautiful people? Of course, you know who I is, the good doc, Dr. Mike, back again, once again, with another classic video for you guys today. Sincerely hope that everybody is blessed. Sincerely hope that everybody's having a good one. First time to the channel, make sure you subscribe, make sure you notify, do all of the above. Doc got on the extra fucking schmedium shirt today, man. I got this Dr. Mike TV shirt in schmedium, and this shit is hugging me. It's loving me. I mean, it's hugging the hell out of me right now, but I decided to put it on because I felt like it, made me look sexy, but that's probably falsely accurate. I know that's an oxymoron, falsely accurate, but anyway. Ladies, Filipinas, I want to have a conversation with you for a minute. Let's come here. Come and you sit down on the good doc's lap, because we gonna have to have a conversation with one another, okay? I love myself some Filipinas, okay? I truly do. I think Filipinas are amazing women. I think that they are very open-minded to the idea of being with foreigners, which definitely makes them very, very suitable for your average foreigner. You know, you guys have an X factor that really draws us as foreigners towards you. And I want you to understand that that does exist. No ifs, ands, or asses about it. You have something about you that other women in Southeast Asia don't quite possess. And it's weird because what I've heard, and this is just what I heard, I hate gossip, even though Filipinos are known for gossiping and all of the chismes and all of that shit, all of it. What I've heard is probably the next counterpart to suitable partners for foreigners in Asian countries would probably be Thailand. You know, Korean, Japanese, and Cambodian, and Vietnamese. Those women in particular don't have a lot of interracial dating, interracial dating, that's fine. That's the best way to put it. But for Filipinas and most women from Thailand, they do have a lot of interracial dating with one another. But what I've noticed though, and from what people have told me, is that Thailand is a very money-driven situation. Like when you deal with women in Thailand, it is truly a money-driven situation. Now, Doc doesn't like to spread rumors, okay? If I put my hand on the stack of Bibles, swear to tell the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help me God, I would probably say, nah, I couldn't do that because Doc's not spreading rumors. But this is what I've heard from individuals who have had relationships with women from Thailand. Never been, not yet. And I do want to experience it myself, but ultimately they say that they're very money driven, at the very least, when it comes to Filipino women, you have what I like to call an opportunity, per se. You have a 50-50 chance. Maybe those odds are a little bit different. Maybe those percentages are a little bit off, but you have a higher percentage chance that you'll find a young lady that is for you. And ladies, I'm talking to y'all right now. And this is why foreigners choose to be with you, all right? This is why us as foreigners choose to date you in relation to other women in Southeast Asian countries or in Asia in general. That includes Chinese, etc. Any country, in Indian, whatever is constituted as Asia, as far as the women we choose to date, I think Filipinas are in high demand and high value, okay? But ladies, I wanted to have this particular conversation with you because I felt like there's a lot of misconceptions about you young ladies. I've talked about it just briefly about the whole chismes and all of that gossip. And if you don't believe that Filipinas gossip, I can call up about 5 young ladies right now that will probably say the reason they do not hang out with their friends or hang out with a certain group of people is simply because they talk too damn much about everybody else as opposed to genuinely having a legitimate conversation and enjoying the evening. It's always no sooner than they reach each other, they're always talking about, oh, did you hear what happened to so-and-so? Oh, so-and-so's dating this, you know, and I guess that's still part of the younger generation that I'm speaking towards because, you know, well, no, I'm lying. I take that back. Even older Filipinas do it too. Matter of fact, I think older Filipinas who sit at home and do nothing all day and the only time that they talk is with their neighbors, I think they are synonymous for this shit. But when it comes to young ladies meeting with their friends, Sometimes, you know, checking up on Facebook posts and things like that and seeing what people are doing, that is generally the topic of conversation. So besides the fact that y'all gossip too damn much, don't take it personal. Ladies, I need you to understand something about sexuality. I need you to understand something about your sexuality. And Doc's talking to you like Dr. Mike TV. I'm talking to you because I want to be real with you. You're going to come across some people, older, maybe even your own age, that are going to question the things that you do in your life. Matter of fact, if you're 34 or hitting your 30s, you're often questioned about, oh, when are you going to have kids? When are you going to get married? Oh my God, your time clock is ticking. This happens to all Filipino women who come from the traditional Filipino families with the backgrounds wherein you get married at a certain age, you start having kids at a certain age, and if you've passed that certain age, your family is going to be in your ass. But at the end of the day, all I can say is, baby, don't let them intimidate you. You do you, boo. You feel me? You gotta do you. You gotta do what makes you feel right. And you're gonna come across some people who do not like you. You're gonna come across some people who are gonna have negative things to say about you. This is the Philippines, people. Not everybody likes the good doc. Ha! Shocker. I don't know why people don't like me. Who could not like this adorable son bitch right here? I don't know. But again, there are some people who do not like me, and that's cool. So not everybody's gonna like you. But at the least you can do is respect yourself. And when I talk about respect for yourself, let me tell you something real quick. Ladies, a man loves a Filipina that knows what she wants. A man is infatuated with a woman that knows what she wants. I'll tell you right now. Oh goddamn, there's no easy way to say this. If you fuck on the first date, that does not make you bad. That does not make you a prostitute or a whore or whatever these people will tell you. 9 times out of 10, that just makes you a woman that knows what she wants. Now, you cannot be known as the young lady that sleeps with people on the first date. This is something that requires a lot of discretion, which requires you to deal with gentlemen and individuals who believe in said discretion. As in, people who ain't gonna kiss and tell. People who are not going to tell you about your business. Because you're gonna come across some people that if you confide in them and you express that you've had feelings towards a foreigner, and you allow those feelings to go to the next level relatively quickly, the gossip is gonna start. You already know that shit is automatic. There's just no ifs, ands, or asses about it. Alright? But lady, no man will ever judge you for doing so. If you are a free, liberated individual, you do what works best for you. But make sure you maintain discretion. That's what I like to tell you, because Filipinas love to talk. I mentioned that in the beginning for a reason. Because you cannot tell everybody your business. Filipinas are good. Filipinas are good for not being able to keep their own damn secrets. Letting everybody in on what's going on inside of their lives, whether it be through Facebook posts, whether it be through IG posts, whether it be through general conversations with the people that are in your general circle. Ladies, you cannot share everything with everybody, okay? No man, no real man would ever judge you for choosing to do what you do at an accelerated rate. Doc knows how to keep a secret. Wise man once told me most men get where they are in life because they know when to shut the fuck up. Pardon my language, but you gotta know when to STFU. You have to know when to be quiet and you have to know when to speak. And ladies, the same rules apply. You gotta deal with gentlemen who know how to handle situations in a very discreet manner. You know, you can't just go for the first foreigner that you see thinking that, oh, he's my knight, my white knight, my knight in shining armor. This guy is gonna take care of me and my family and all of that stuff. First things first, you gotta eliminate that thought out of your head. But second thing is, you cannot look at the foreigner. First things first, you cannot look at the foreigner and say just because that's the first foreigner who talked to you that's the one you need to be with, all right? That's what I want to say. You cannot say that the first one that comes around is going to be the best one around. Not always the case. But you got to learn how can I say this? You got to learn how to pick and choose. If you're going to have a general conversation with the fellow foreigner, or a general conversation with an individual that you like, and you realize that it's worth it to take it to the next level, then so be it. Don't let these people shit on you because you choose to live your life, all right? Protect yourself at all times. Let's not get it twisted. But I want you to understand that nobody on this side of the table is going to judge you, all right? The good doc, this is the non-judgmental zone, all right? We don't judge over here. You do as you please. You live your best life, and nobody's going to say anything against it. I think that is why I'm able to navigate and do the things that I do fairly well, because I'm a man of integrity. As most gentlemen, foreigners, I'm talking to you motherfuckers right now. Gotta be a man of integrity. Gotta be a man of discretion, and you'll be okay. I say a lot of this because we already know that the Philippines is a very judgmental place. You cannot be in public as a Filipina with a foreigner without people looking at you and gawking and like, oh, she is so lucky because she's with that foreigner. Oh, look at her, she's with that foreigner. Oh, she must be giving him her body or some shit like that. Filipinos are good for that shit. And to be honest with you, it's rough, man. It can be rough in the beginning stages of a relationship or the beginning stages of knowing somebody. Personally, my experience is I hate going out in the Philippines a lot. I hate it. The reason why I hate it, and I hate going out with people, if it's like a one-on-one, like before being in a relationship and stuff, I would never allow myself to be one-on-one with a person, because it was always somebody that would be called my girlfriend, somebody who was always going to be called, oh, this is, oh, she's dating him now, oh my God, without even knowing that I could just be friends, or that we could just be people that I hung out with, could be college friends, or whatever it may be. That shit just did not exist, so I hated it. As in, I detested it with my humble heart. I hated it. I just did not like fucking around like that, because I hated the idea that I was going to be judged with who I choose to hang out with. And over time, I got over it. I said, fuck it. They going to say what they going to say. But at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, ladies, more specifically my Filipinos, the same rules apply. You cannot care what other people think about who you choose to date or who you choose to associate yourself with. Make sure that you do your due diligence. Make sure that you think about the person you're with. Make sure that the person that you're with is somebody you can respect, somebody you can genuinely love, somebody that you have honest feelings for, you know? And if you don't, actually the honest feelings that you may have is towards his wallet. If that is the case, I can't tell you how to navigate and move. Let's just say that if he ever finds out, things don't always end very well on that stamp. It's kind of the reason why situations, you know, when between Filipinos and foreigners, it's kind of the reason why there is such a divide. You know, oh, Filipinos are scammers. They'll take all of your money if you let them, blah, blah, blah. Oh, foreigners just want sex, blah, 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 blah. So what does that mean? Let me show you how we're going to bridge this gap right here, because this is exactly what happens. Filipinos are scammers. That's what your average foreigner thinks. All foreigners want is sex. Filipina average thought. If all he wants is sex, I'm trying to get laid. I will say, if you help me with this, this, and this, I'll give you sex. Well, since I have the money in my pocket, I might as well. 9 times out of 10, that's how we bridge the gap, people. It's plain and simple, man. There's no scamming. Each person from each side on the average level gets what they want in the process. Correct me if I am wrong. So there's nothing wrong with the situation. It's just the simple way of bridging the gap between, well, I can't trust him to be with them. Well, I don't know. He just wants sex. So if he wants sex, I might as well just, you know, how can I say this? Just Fuck, I was getting my thoughts together. I was getting it too. Fuck, let me get it. Well, if all he wants is sex, okay, I'll just charge him what I need for it to pay a bill or whatever it is, and I'll give it to him. Hell, I was probably gonna give it to him anyways if he would have just took his time and got a chance to know me, as opposed to thinking of me as a sex object. I was probably gonna fuck him anyways. But, well, if it's just gonna be a money thing, I might as well get paid for it and enjoy the sex of the process. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me the good doc is wrong. So 9 times out of 10, they was probably gonna give it to you anyways. Ladies, you don't have to agree or disagree with what I'm saying. You don't have to. You can agree to disagree with what I say. But I'm being honest, and this video gonna be long as hell, because when you have general conversations like this one, this can go on forever and never, because there's so many different topics that we can touch on in reference to this. Number one, ladies, if you're liberated and you want to get it in, feel free to do so. Make sure you do it with a man that has a belief in discretion. No kissing and telling. Make sure that you understand that about yourself. Make sure that you understand that you cannot confide in all of your friends, because they know they are not obligated to hold your secret. You are, because it's yours. But a friend or a close person, they are not obligated to hold your secret. All right? That's it. Nobody else but you are obligated to handle your situation with discretion. If there's a falling out between you and said friend, what's gonna happen? She gonna probably spread all your business. You know? Talk about all the things you've done with the foreigner man, the foreigner man and all of that shit. Gonna try to ruin your reputation. Filipinos are known for that. The cheese smiths and all that shit is known for establishing bad reputations amongst their own. Somebody out there screaming. I know you guys can hear it, but I'm just saying that to say this. Ladies, I just wanted to have a conversation. A lot of random thoughts that come to mind, but also I want you to understand that over here, and the people that I fuck with, and the individuals that understand how the mindset really works and understands how this game really goes, understands that y'all are the cream of the crop when it comes to women in Southeast Asia, or Asian period. Filipinos are the cream of the crop. Y'all have the X factor, so that's not a problem. There's always going to be an abundance of foreigners looking to come and be in your presence. Vice versa, my foreign men, there's always going to be a plethora of Filipino women that will be willing and interested in knowing you as well. All right? So ladies, when I said I wanted to have a talk, I genuinely just wanted to have a conversation. Yes, I spitballed a bunch of different topics, but at the end of the day, I think you pick up what I'm putting down, or I think you understand what it is that I am trying to say to you. Ladies, we're gonna love you regardless. Doc may have his fun with his live streams and shit, but we gonna love you regardless. All right? You will always have a special place in every man's heart. At least the guys that I know, the guys that I fuck with, yeah, y'all good. Y'all good. All right, so do your thing. Be yourself. A man like me, I personally enjoy a woman that knows what she wants. You just gotta make sure that you're with a man that knows what he wants and knows when to. Keep it quiet. All right? So with that being said, the good doc's been talking for damn near 18 minutes. Ugh. Y'all gonna hate me for this one. They gonna be like, Doc, this is this is like your old video back in the day. But sometimes when you having conversations with people, you want to be able to talk to them in the realest way humanly possible. And this is how I do it. I literally just sit here and I talk to you. And it's game time. Ladies, are you ready to play? That's the truth. That's it. I'm thinking of starting my own dating site. That's just bullshit, but I want to. I want to start my own damn dating site. I want to be able to bridge the gap. Doc's known for that shit. I could bring people together. That's just an idea. It sounds like fun, but y'all don't know the type of work that goes into it. I want to start my own website. Don't know what it's going to be about, but Doc wants to do it. Fuck it. And I hope that y'all can join me for the ride, man, because Doc is definitely a person of... We're going to leave it at that. All right. So with that being said, the good doc is officially out. At least nako pa alam, which means we're going now. Bye-bye. As always, love you guys. Mahal kita. Mabuhay. Peace.